A little sick, a bit of a head cold, I'm sure you can hear it. But I got finished with car show number 12, and it's been a few days since I had done anything in Terraria, and be it that I don't really, I'm just not in the mood of me being sick to go in and go toward anything on GTA right now. I'm just not in the mood. So I've been going in and bullshitting with friends just because, that I can do. I can, it's not a whole lot of nothing to go in and just bullshit with them and nothing I need to do or, working on my KD and none of that. And I don't like to be in unless my KD is going up. I don't like to go in and bullshit. Um, yeah, if I'm in there, I'm either working on a video, my KD, or my money. To which, at some point soon, I'm sure I'm hearing rumors about DLC dropping. I'm sure there'll be another buy everything glitch or something. I may start doing glitches on that channel and just letting it be what it is, May not answer any questions. I'll try to be as thorough as I can with the descriptions as I do them, but past that, I don't think I'm going to be doing like everybody else does their videos. I'm not going to advertise them doing glitches and shit. People that know will know. You know, I may even set up a second account or something to try them on an account that it won't hurt, just to make sure that they work instead of doing them on my own. Let's see. Alright, let's get back into this. I haven't been in here in a few days, so I'm not all sure what's going down. Gotta move it like they're supposed to. Okay. Alright, let's see what I've got to do here. Looks like I finished moving my junk room, and I moved all the materials and stuff that I had been using up to there. So, let's make... Let's make this. Didn't I put that teleporter in there? Yeah, this teleporter goes straight to where that other thing is. This one. Okay, that was a start to getting my thing all built into one place. I do want to add the castle pieces up to this. Start making it, decorative. Put the castle up here that I was planning to put. I'm gonna build another, uh, what's it called? Death Star right over here. I actually want to make this kind of like an artsy piece. I mean, as much as I'm trying to do stuff in the game, I'm also trying to make sure I cover everything that needs to get done for it and still put it together in like a sensible fashion or a decorative fashion. You know what I'm saying? So like the world makes sense. So when you look at it, it doesn't look like crap. And then you pull up the map, and it aesthetically makes sense too. You can see where what teleports to what and how it all chains together. It doesn't look like one big crazy mess. If I sprinkle in some Terrarian art, or I call it Terrarian art, but really it's just 8-bit art. Anything that you can find simple basic colors of, you can get those colors and bring them back to here and kind of decorate your shit with them. So that when you pull up the map, it makes your map look a little more exciting, rather than just the shit that you've unlocked. You can actually add in your own stuff that's fucking cool. Like I'm gonna put a Death Star on one side. If I can find a Millennium Falcon or an X-Wing or something, I'll put that shit in there. I definitely want to build a C lab into this one because I didn't get a chance to at the other one. At some point, since I've already got one hollow in here, I'm thinking, or not hollow, but corrupt. I'm thinking I may keep this corrupt, which actually, if I'm being sensible, at some point soon, I need to cut that all off. I need to get, what is it, a 6-brick layer that fully cuts this off from everything else so that it does not spread once I cross this into hard mode. I think this is the only corrupted area, though. I think these are that new marble stuff. Yeah, there's still a considerable amount to do to make this a great map, and piece by piece, it's coming together. But working on it by myself and having all these ideas and things that I want to do with it, it is time consuming, and be it that I bounce between this and GTA. I'm trying to give the things that I do a little bit of longevity with that. Like that's why I'm never really in a rush about it, because I'm trying to make them something that will persist and continue to do new cool things. So what do I want to work on right now? Well, first let's fix those wall tiles that I saw. So give me this. I'm apparently running around with wires for some reason. Okay, I know why that is. The last thing I did was I put in that teleporter that goes over to that other thing. So let's finish out the crafting room, move that teleporter to where it needs to be, and then figure out where my bedroom in this is going to be. After that, after I get past functionality, then I'll start working more towards the decorative. First comes functionality. And I think what I'm going to do is after I get my home base set, and I put in the crafting room down here at the bottom with the teleporter that goes over to the demonic bench or whatever the hell it's called, the thing where you make all the baddie spawns things at. I'll finish off the crafting room and then finish off where my bedroom's going to be for my personal stuff in here. Then I'm going to go over, there's a teleporter set that goes straight to the arena. I may move the teleporter from the arena to somewhere over here because I'm going to be building a skull head on the front of this, and the head will, like the mouth will open to drop to a certain point so that you can pass through, and then once you pass through, the doors close back behind you. um, I've just got to design all that, which I don't think will be overly difficult. It should usually pretty easy to do. So yeah, that way, with the skull head there and the teleporter going right to the front of this, because at the front of this I'm going to have the skull head open up to go inside the dungeon to get anything you need from the dungeon. I'm going to set up my arena, which is like my aerial arena, right up here in the air, and have it go to here. And then somewhere through here, probably, I think I tried it right there and it didn't work, or somewhere else. I want to have it change straight down to hell. I guess I'll use, look like I started one there. I thought I had done one somewhere down here. I guess I haven't. I guess the only one I did was over this way. Looks like it was. And right there. Yeah, but I'll make a new one that somehow goes around the dungeon here. Something that's on this side. And I'll put the thing that goes to hell. Hell, I may just do it with... Nah, that's too far to travel one wire. That's a lot of travel. The wires, I think, can only go like 1,000 blocks or something like that before they stop activating the things on the other side. So I have to be careful as to how far an individual wire reaches. And there are certain little small tricks that you can do with the wiring to make them skip wires and extend them and shit. But they're kind of troublesome, and they only really work if you've got things set to something that continuously goes off by a 1-second timer or something. Okay. First thing I wanted to do is fix these wall things.
What?
It's getting on my nerves.
Is it going off?
Okay. Second thing I wanted to do.
Oh, I'm
What
sorry,
the
Daddy.
fuck is in this thing? Okay, these are decorations I brought back. These are all things for the crafting room. So, let's see here. I'm gonna need some platforms, which I think I have. Do we have metal steps somewhere? But I do know. Oh, besides just that, what else do I need? I may need some blocks. Shouldn't need any more teleporters. I may need some signs. I didn't know why the hell I did that. Let's see. Regular platforms, lights, alchemy lanterns. These are decorations for the most. What's in this? Nothing. Okay. Light fragments. What's this? This chest. Shit. Okay, extra signs. Let me have a couple That's the one for. Let me see. Where's my cigarette? I've been watching other people's videos for this too, and going through and checking out what things they've listed out to also set up their farms. And my goal is to try to be able to do everything as conveniently as possible to where it automatically does itself, but it still aesthetically looks good. Let's see here. What the hell am I after? Plenty of missiles. Send that to go down what the hell, I guess. Let's see. Tracks to eventually finish the track platform. I need to make a list. You know what? Give me a piece of paper real quick. And I'm going to make a list of all the things that I will be doing. Because I can think of a bunch of things that I've never seen people do. And I think, not only would it be cool to make them, but it would also be cool to show in like a natural step how they unfold, how it comes to pass. Okay, wow. On Terraria notes, dude, I've already got almost 4 pages that was nothing but fucking data transferring and making sure my cloud stuff is working right. Okay, so okay. All right, let's see. I'll be moving the teleport, so I do need that. I need the flooring pieces, which I thought I picked those red ones up. Did I not? I can't check it from here anyway. Dude, this is my personal. Yes, sir. Bunch of these. Must have did something with them. It's my mini. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's why I didn't look in there, because I was going to find the metal ones out of here. That's what I wanted. These ones instead. Yeah, I'll eventually work these things into, but I'm going to start with the bookshelves. Let's just go get rid of this junk, man. Fuck it. Right there, buddy. Right there. Okay. Alright. Need to put a shelf, small shelf down in this area, give it a chest to give me a quick place to dump everything from. And instead of tearing up everything that's up there, I think what I'm going to do first is build it down here first. Make sure I mark it off with the checklist. Ooh, even though those two are wrong. I got two of those things in there, but they're the wrong color. The other one's supposed to be silver, not red. Hehehe. In the little crafting room, I think I'm also going to go ahead and include like everything that you would typically use to make things from. I think I can do that fairly easy in this tight little area. Okay. Let's see. I wanted to start with bookshelves, so first give me this. And let's put it like here. Yep, well, that's about right. I like that design a lot better than the spooky one. The spooky one looks big for some reason. Anyway, let's also grab a chef. Here, give me this torn from. Give me this. Give me all this shit. I need to move back to where it goes anyhow if I'm not using the extra teleporters and shit. I don't need them anymore. Hey. Okay. Yeah, there's more spooky wood right there. There's two more stacks of these platforms. Is there anything I don't need to be struck around with? Particularly, these are all solid walls and objects. This is all nothing. Okay, put one of these. This is temporary. It's just something to work from for the moment. Something I can dump all this shit into quickly. Even these things. Because I'm not in need of them right now. Alright, now, bookshelves, right? Yeah, bookshelves. So, there's gonna be every bookshelf. Yeah, I didn't think it was. Cactus bookcase. Oh, oh Jesus. I'm making a library. I just like looked at it. I'm like, damn. Alrighty. Let's get at it. Okay, we're gonna need one extra chest because I'm gonna start keeping the items near the items. I'll place them. I will have a special shelf. It's all worked out just for the bookcases. So, start with. I know just how I'm going to do this too. Like, once it's all done, to keep it from looking all blocky and weird, what I'm going to do is come back and paint them all. That way, they will have different shapes and whatnot, but they'll all match. And this isn't necessary, but I want to. I want to be able to show that each type has been collected and manufactured. Because I think there's stuff that you have to have the bookshelves for to make, but I don't think they're specific to what type of bookshelf. Ooh, look at that, just enough. Okay, now I need some metal shelves again. Let me have that, but let's keep it away from there so I don't get confused. Okay, do I want to go one level or two? I don't know. Tell you what, that's how we'll find out. Go over to all the boots and stuff. Cut them off. We'll try to think of how average the regular jump is. So I guess this distance is okay. It's at 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like 5. Yeah, I think that's what this will be. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 5 will be there. 6 will be there. Should reach 6. I want to say it will, but I'm not 100. That I'm cramped for space in here, so let's just go one above.
God mode.
God mode. No God mode. I'm playing semi-legit. I've just kind of brought things over from my other worlds to here to make sure I had everything that I needed. No God mode though. And it's not crossed over into hard mode yet either. So it's also like, I'm kind of exploring this thing like it's new.
Okay.
And I apologize about my voice and stuff. I got a cold right now. I'm just trying to like power through. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them left. Shit, why's it gotta be an odd number? Okay. Well, wait. I think an odd number works if it's centered. So what I'll do is put it in the middle. Where's perfect middle? This is perfect middle. So right there is perfect center. Okay. Right there's the middle. Oh, there. Right there. Okay. Uh-oh, gonna have to move that torch first. Uh-oh, what was the last? What's this one? Okay.
Solar items the best of Terraria.
Think so. I'm not 100% honestly. I've been trying not to read or watch anything from like Wikipedia or anything like that. I've been trying to kind of let myself be surprised with it. Oh, is that even? Let's see. This is center. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hangin
5.
hun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that's it. The what up? Let's see. I also need another shelf to go right on top of here. Not sure what I'm gonna put there yet. I just know that I'm gonna need some places to
Sorry.
put things. Oh, you're good. You ain't hurt nothing, bro. Let's see. Let's clear all that crap out the way temporarily. Okay, there we go. Get that shit out the way first. Okay, then we know this is the center. So let's move a few more things out.
Great
Okay.
building.
Thank you. I'm slowly working on it. I'm trying to make it um, practical, like useful, and artistic at the same time. I'm trying to make sure that my builds encompass as much as possible, still look good, but also entail all the farms and things like that that I'll be needing. I've been watching some other people's videos too and looking up like the top 10 things to do, and I'm trying to make my own way to do each of those things. And then that way later, my world will be simplified. It will be like I'll still be able to do a ton of technical things, but I'll be able to do them easily. Ooh, that's the next thing I need to put in. All the tables. That's what needs to come next. Which, hell, if I'm gonna do the tables, I ought to do the tables and the chairs. I can't do both. I think. Yeah, I guess I could. It'd be kind of difficult though, because I'm gonna want a chair of each on each side. Hmm. It's hard to keep up with all this stuff in my head. My
This is
OCD.
Xbox Home.
No, this is actually PS4, but the versions on the Xbox and the PS4 are the same. Almost every glitch and trick and stuff like that that works for um, the Xbox also works for the PS4. Yeah, and you can always tell what genre of what version of Terraria you're watching if you're watching it from some stream source, because down in the if you look right now on my menu in the bottom left, it'll show my control schemes, and that's the PlayStation's control schemes. The Xbox ones are like B and A, and they're like lettered and stuff instead of symbols or icons. But let's see, what did I need to put in here? Nothing. Let's look what I got. So first, I want. Where do I want to put it? I'll put it right here. I guess. Can I put it there? Nope, can't put it there. Put it there though. Alright, now let's put all of the bookshelves in here. Oops, that doesn't matter. one of each out, and then rename bookshelves. Oops.
Hard control or easy home.
Sorry, what? Um, I've got everything on expert. I just haven't crossed the world into hard mode yet, so I haven't defeated all the bosses. I was gonna wait until I finished building my arena over here. This crap that's right here, right now, it's actually, that was an experiment. And I'm gonna make a special room, a teleporter that'll go from where my crafting lab is to a special room that's just for experimentation and you know, testing theories and stuff, because this was just a test, but I made a single
OMG
teleporter
grade.
pad. I made a single teleporter pad that could take you to 3 different locations, and so that was just something I thought would be really handy. That way I could have like one teleporter set up in an adjacent place that could take you to potentially 3 different places, and each one bring you back to here, you know, every time. Let's see. Next is the tables and chairs. So, did I bring chairs? I don't think I brought chairs. Did I?
UAR best.
Let's see. Oh, but looks like I just brought wall pieces. I don't think I. What's over here? I forgot what's here. Nothing. What? Oh, I got nothing over here. Oh, this was all the new stuff that I had found. Okay, and these must be costumes then. Yep. What's left open? These costumes that I've already put on things. These are all the dev armors. I already have all of those. So I just brought them over and put them up. These are all the medals. I'll move those down into the workplace eventually. Okay, where's this thing go? I forgot. Okay, this goes to my storage room. That means this one goes to the other bench. Yeah, this one goes to the other bench. Okay, this one. Okay, that one goes to the arena, where the arena's gonna be. That one goes to my duping room. Okay, this one can stay up here. I'm going to make the duplication room a part of the crafting room. I'm also going to make the storage room part of the crafting room. And this will be part of the crafting room. Ain't that some old shit? Right there is a very prime example of how I could use a single teleporter to take me to those 3 different locations. I'm going to wire that in. I'm going to make it so that one pad, I'll probably put it over here, like right in this area somewhere just above these miniature chests, because these are going to contain, it's going to be like a little stack of anywhere from 4 to 9 chests right there, that will contain all the stuff that it takes to make the lab here, or the crafting room, and then on top of that I'll put that teleporter pad and make that one go to all 3 of those different places. It'll go to the storage room, to the
This is your map.
Yes, I fully made this one. I actually began making it not too long ago. Yeah, I've got another all items. I've actually got one all item level that I built, and then I've got 5 others that I had collected from before. Okay, so the next thing I need to put in is all the crafting tables. Let's have them. Did I bring them in this set? I don't think I brought them up in this set. Oh, that's some regular furniture I'm going to be placing out. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, these are the decorations I brought back. These are not the crafting tables. I'll separate all that stuff later. For the moment, though, that can't be both of those. Oh, there we go. Okay, so these crafting tables are in one of these ones. I think it's that one. Yep, it's totally that one. So this is all the tables. Put it in the bucket. That's it, right? Yeah, everything is something else. Okay. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 22,
One
24,
watching now.
26, 25. 25 and 16. One in the middle. I'm calculating out how this thing is going to lay out. Just like I said, I'm trying to make it aesthetically pleasing as well as useful. Oh shit, this is everything stacked by 2 blocks. Oh, that's going to fuck my math all up. Wait, maybe not. Maybe if I put a gap in between each one, it won't. It's still going to mess with it. Okay. Let me think. Plan B. Let's not finish this just yet until I get the chairs here to map it out. That's what I'm gonna do for now. Just
Terraria
organize it.
good game.
Yeah, it is. It's a good for me, it's a chill out game because I play a lot of like action games and stuff like that. I play a lot of like GTA. Like I love GTA. It's one of my faves. Um, but every now and then I need a break. You know, you can't do the same thing all the time without it becoming monotonous and you grow to hate it. And since I don't want to do that, I separate my stuff out and I play different shit. So this will be workbenches. Okay. Name. You know, and I know this what I'm doing right now seems boring and tedious as hell, but the honesty of it is, if you take a little time to set up your stuff right later, when the game becomes complex, the things that you need will be simplified, and going and getting and doing what you need to in a hurry.
Insubscribed.
Thank you. Going and getting in and grabbing what you need uh, quickly uh, becomes a necessity, you know, because your hordes and stuff after you cross over into hard mode, they come at you kind of hard. It's constant. It's really, really hard to do any building after um, you've crossed it into hard mode because you just get absolutely bombarded with minions and raids and bosses. And different moons can spawn at a time. You'd have the vampire moon or the red moon, whatever it's called, and where it's night for like a day and a half. The eclipse, that's what it is. Uh, sorry, this cold is messing with my head. Oops. Oops.
Hello.
Hello. Spell it right. Good enough. Permanent socket frame. Okay, what's left? Looks like
Russia what?
word. Okay, then I'll make this next chest all the crafting stuff. gonna move that out, but I'm not gonna. Okay, let's see. I need a little bit of that metal shelf right there, don't I? I do. So it looks like for now, oops, put that back. I'm gonna need 2 chests. Give me 2, and let's dump this here. I don't think I need this anymore either for the moment. Guess we'll find it.
There ain't no way to make it, but I can't do Birdie's Spotify because I don't know his password.
Alright, I'll get him to get it. He's done changed it so many times. Okay, next 2 shelves. In just a little while, I'll go get the chairs that I need for in there. I've still got all items worlds that I can go back on at any point. I've got basically a master version of the world where I can just keep bringing it back from the cloud and produce all the old materials that I can. I can't grab any of the new ones like the marble and wall items and stuff like that, but I can bring back any of the old materials, all the different colors and stuff like that for the different
Okay, and
things.
sleeping on Tom Arrow school bed.
Right, what you said. Um, cheers. All right, so that's all it is, right? Yep. And all it is, right? Yep. Yeah, that's good shit. Okay, so all of this is crafting. Okay, what I'll do, because even though this is 3 different things, right? Can I name switches? Oh, I'm trying to do that right now. Let's see. Okay, that eliminates these 2. Oops, that back. Okay, this teleporter goes where? Oh well, that needed to be done too. So that one goes to the demonic thing. This one goes to storage. This one goes to the corner. I'll need another one for the liquids room. Hmm. All of these things go to the metal. That chair's in the wrong damn place. Okay, what else do we have here? Let's get. I'm gonna want to get those chairs since the chairs is kind of hindering my thing. I may have to break it into two things because for some reason, every time I jump from world to world in my own stuff, my game starts to become laggy and such. It begins to do things it isn't supposed to. Um, one of those, I thought I had like a bunch more than things. I could have swore I did. What am I carrying right now? Nothing important. Okay, what's in here? This is more decorations. Put these in here. Pause it if there's room for them. This is just a quick stash for shit I'm using to build. Except for those. Those are actually things I use on a regular basis. Just not right now. Actually, I need to put those over my personal. I got a personal chest right here somewhere. Where is it? I'll put those in here so I fucking lose them. At some point, I'll make me a bedroom. And it'll have all of my stuff that I want to keep with me at all times on it, whatever. I think that's the duplicated ones. I still haven't turned him into the dude yet, though. He's up here. I still gotta open up this and put the rest of my designs in for the inside. So I'm gonna change some of the insides of the walls here. Even though it's all closed off and sectioned the way it needs to be, it's still, not complete yet. For example, I need to put like small little ledges on the outsides of this to catch when you're falling down on just a little platform. Small stuff like that. Actually, I need to make it longer than that because I need to have somewhere for the wanderer, what's his name, the dude that shows up every couple of days. I need to have a place for him to go. So these are some of the chairs. There's not all the ones that are available. This is just wood ones. Okay, here's wall pieces and bricks. There's lights. Yeah, puff. Okay, let me get wall pieces and bricks then. I think almost all of these are wall pieces and bricks. Let's start smaller now. Okay, these are all wall pieces and bricks just right here. Okay, these are, despite what it looks like, living fire block. This can also be, what the hell can that make? I'm curious now. I think the rest of these are decorations. Yeah, except that's a what thing. And I might as well go ahead and put in this sixth chest there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. 5 more chests are along in there. All pieces. First I'm going to find out what this makes. Where is my guide? The main guide. What can I make with this thing? Can I make with this? Living ultra bright fire blocks? Whoa. Whoa, that's fucking cool. I can make like illuminated living ultra bright fire blocks. Man, that is cool as hell. 2 per 20 and all, I got like 99 of those things. I wonder how well they light up. Do they fucking burn you or something? Living cursed fire block can be placed. Man, that's badass. Let's make a few of these ones. Let's test this. Oh wait, what do I gotta be near? Required objects, a crystal ball. Okay, I can do that. Crystal ball. I got a crystal ball right there. So, let's make some. Ooh, that's what I want. That's about. Because I'm curious. I need to make a testing room. Okay, testing clear. Yeah, so this thing, all other stuff needs to go into this. Pause it all. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna call it the lab. Let's see. Yeah, I am actually like, I'm doing this like I'm doing it like for real, for real. And I'm listing out the things that I want and how I'm going to incorporate them and shit. Okay, in the crafting room or lab, we're gonna have one crafting area, building, liquid room, uh, storage, mechanics, decorating. Instead of storage, let's call it materials. Let's see, crafting, building, liquid room, materials, mechanics, decorating, and a cloning area. A cloning area and a testing ground. Test grounds. All right. I'm just trying to write these things down as I come across them so that I don't, you know, forget what I had listed out and how well I want to plan it all. These are all things too. Get some of these in here. Sure as fuck is. Nothing in there, right? Good. Okay. I'm empty, right? Okay. So that's empty. Kinda empty. That's for decorations though, so we'll get that just a second. We'll get the rest of these first. And all my materials and my bricks and walls in one place. The rest of that is decorating. Pause as much as I could. Go to the next one. Pause as much as I could. Okay. I think all that's left is decorations. Is it useful? Just pretty sure all these two. Yeah, we'll call them all decorations. Okay. And that's all empty now, right? Alright. So I don't need this here no more. Actually, none of these. Oh, let's go. Quantity. Okay.
Hi.
Slime is falling from the sky. What up? Let's see. I pause that all. It's just the crap I'm running around with for now. Okay. This is dead center. Let's go straight. I'll design that bullshit later. Right now I need to figure out functionality first. And since that's all of those chests emptied, I need chairs. So looks like I may have to interrupt the stream for a minute. I may not have to, but it's looking like I need to.
You want to kill Moon Lord.
I've got some friends who already have. Honestly, I'm not in any kind of rush to see or beat any particular thing. I'm just trying to build my world up and be able to do all those things naturally. I'm trying to create a new, well, for myself anyway, a new all items world. But it's just taken me a little bit to get things transitioned, and I think I am. I think I'm going to try to switch. It may get a little laggy on me, and if it makes me have to restart, I will. Let me double check and make sure. There's my piggy bank and shit. Let's see. I know I got one here. I think. Yeah, it is safe there. There's my safe. It's in my safe. Nothing. It's in my pig. Safes. Okay. 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 If my stream gets interrupted, if it gets so laggy or so buggy that I have to quit, I'll just recast it as soon as it falls apart and come back. But I am gonna try to go check, grab some of those extra items that I need that are holding up my progress is finishing off the crafting room because I need the chairs. before I can figure out the exact spacing for every set. Actually, everything is set up good. I could do twos like that. Just doing every other one won't look so crazy. Yeah, it'll make them like benches. Let's see. Just gotta remember the world that I was grabbing that stuff from, the one that I've got the backup of. I want to make a logo like that too at some point. I want to make that Terraria thing like that.
Have to go for dinner.
Alright, man, you
But
have a
I'll
good one.
find you.
Word. 0.24 items.
Friend.
Yeah, hit the wrong button. Let's see, I think it's this one. Let's see. If I'm wrong, I may have to restart the stream. Oh, poop. Nope, this one ain't it. There's one of them, but this ain't the one I'm looking for. 0.24 is not it. I did clean up and clean out like a lot of my stuff. It's not as lag as it used to be. Right here at this sequence, it used to like where it says Terraria, it would like be morphing and trailing behind itself. I think it's this one. All items. Yeah, this is the one. Where's all the chairs? Oh, yep. See it acting slow. I should have enough in it though to go ahead and grab the chairs and stuff that I want. You know what? I'll make a pets room or something later. It's just beards and other weird objects. Oh, yeah, okay. Let's look through all this other shit because I need chairs. Wires. I don't need anything out of wires though. Pretty sure I've got all of that stuff except for like the boulder. Let's see. Player steps on. Player steps on. Stepped on period. Player steps on. Anyone. Anything but a player. See, these are the ones I need to use for my traps. And these are the ones I need to use for my doors. These ones will open for just me, and these ones will set off only on enemies. Like this one for me and this one for enemies. Let's see, let's see. Okay, I don't think I need none of this. Sorry, I'm trying to be thorough, but at the same time I'm a little sick, and I'm a little wonky. Let's take some of these back with me. I don't even remember what the hell is in it. utilities, almost all of this stuff. Let's see, pickaxes, ammo, magic range, melee, materials, fish, quests, animals, bait, fishing cages, minecarts, paint, equipment, pets, hooks, gems, boss summons, Christmas, chairs. Ooh, chairs, that's what I'm looking for. It is precisely what, ah shit, I've already taken 2 sets of the chairs out. I know where they're at, it's cool. Loot all. I know where those 2 sets of chairs are. Right off the top. Let's put them in there. Let's see, is there anything else I need while I'm here? Any extra decorations I want to pick up or can take with me? Let's see. I'm not interested in paintings. Miscellaneous. Oh, we got into miscellaneous. I'm going to consider spikes a part of traps. And let's take both of them. I don't think spikes hurt baddies, though. No, never mind on those. Bathtubs, bookcases. I think I got all those. Oh, yeah. Clocks. Oh, grabbed one kind of clock. I'm going to get one kind of clock. Pianos. I grabbed one of those. Grabbed one of those. I think I grabbed one of those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did because I don't see the red one there. I know I got some of those. I don't need all of those already. No, you know what? I don't have these. Alright. And what else? Platforms. I got the platforms on there. What's that one? Wood shelf. Let's take some glass. Let's take wood shelf. Color. Does it say color? Does it? Nope. That does, but don't. Okay, what's that? Music boxes. I don't really use music boxes. You can for sound effects and stuff, but I just don't ever really find it necessary. Kind of just as that. Happy wood. Bad one. It's not great, but I could achieve the same thing just by painting a couple of these. I like that design better. It's cooler. Let's see. I've already got a ton of keys. I think I've got most of these seeds. Even if not, fuck it. Let's make one. Banners, I'm not really interested in, even though they do have an effect now. Statues. I do need a good bit of these damn statues because there are quite a few experiments to be done with them. Deposit all. Oh, poop. Almost out of space. Okay. There's like 3 chests full of these things. So, aside from the letters and the numbers. Yeah, too many. Alright, let's see. Piggy pick. Lights. No. Pretty sure I got all the lights I need and want. I think. Got the little skull one, right? Because I like these ones, these ones, these ones, these ones, these ones. Could be cool. These are always necessary. Not too big on the brass. Not too big on the single candles either. Not real big on the chandeliers. Where's the little skull one? Should be in here somewhere. There it is. Skull one. I like that one. Always like that one. Here's another one. Christmas lights. What's that? That's the honeywood. Yeah. Platinum candle can be placed and a material. Material for what other things? Platinum candle. To check that out. See what the hell that turns into. Pearlwood. Pearlwood looks kind of cool. Lizard candle looks weird. What else? Oh, glass lamps. Yeah, yeah, lamps. Bronze lamps might look cool. Flashlights might look cool. It's mahogany lamp. Wood, lizard, skyward. Flashlight. Holy crap! There's so many of these things, dude. Bone lamp. That'd be cool. Bone looks kind of awesome. Borewood looks like futuristic and stuff. I think that's all I got the space for. Do believe that's everything I could do. I think which is okay, because I didn't really have anything else I needed to grab. I've already grabbed more than what I actually came over here for. I only came over for chairs. I got chairs and a whole bunch of other shit too. He said I can come back for, I think I've gotten all of, where's the stars one? It's down here. I think I got the only stack out of here I already had. Yeah, that's the stars one that's missing right there. So this shows all the different backgrounds. This is a great place to come, for me anyway, to see a palette of the colors. Because I can just zoom in and I can see what colors they look like on the map. And sometimes when I'm drawing stuff, I can just pick from these colors, or specifically the said chest or whatever, grab the stuff out that I need, and then I can take them over to the other place and I can draw in what I want, how I want. And then I just use those mechanic things, those little yellow X pieces, to make them not transparent, but pass throughable, so that you can just walk through them and stuff. Alright, so I'm going to double check my safe and my piggy bank before I go, and I believe that's everything. Save and exit. Like I said, I've got a permanent copy of that world, so it's not a big deal. But as you can see, it's already beginning to act laggy. So, because of this, I'm going to restart Terraria, my app, which means I have to restart my stream. So while I do that, I'm going to take a brief break while I reopen this back up, and I'll be right back in 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll continue finishing my crafting room and such, because this project's getting bigger and bigger all the time as I begin to list things out. So I'll be back shortly. Thanks for watching. If you would like, subscribe. Anything you can to support, help me. My wife, the car shows, GTA, Terraria, anything you've got in mind for shows or anything like that. I'm always open to suggestion. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in just a few minutes.